This is Ron Ross, the Mile High Motivator, with Motivation Moment Issue 44, How to Wiggle Out of the Mud. Who am I and why am I here? Those are the two most important questions you can ask yourself. Question 1. Who am I? Well, some say you're the product of a bit of slime that squirmed its way out of some prehistoric bog and evolved from this to that to something else until one day, some 50 million years later, you appeared. and that's the good news. The bad news is that after 50 million years of evolution, you're given only a stingy 7 or 8 wearisome decades until they stick you back into the bog from which you allegedly came. What a deal. Others opine that you are the reincarnation of some poor wretch who may have fought in the Peloponnesian Wars, or who served in the courts of King Arthur, only to die and then return in the 21st century as, well, you. Sounds depressing to me because it means that after you die, you could show up again on this little planet as a cow or a crow or the great-grandchild of some robber baron in Pakistan. Then there are those who think you came from no place and that you're returning to the same place from which you came. They figure you're either a winner or a loser in life's unregulated, unpredictable, heartless, out-of-control lotteries, and that you have no choice in what happens to you. And when it's all over, well, it's all over. So it doesn't much matter what you do in the interim. Do whatever you want. So, who you are, I believe, is much more than any of these or other insipid and uninspiring answers to question number 1, who am I? It makes more sense to me that you and I are exactly what we appear to be, intricately designed, specially created individuals with a stamp of eternity on our souls and a yearning for God in our hearts. That's a scenario that calls us to be better than we have ever been before and to become as valuable and useful citizens as we can possibly be. So that brings us to question 2. Why am I here? Well, you are here not to gather dust or to take up space. You're here not just to collect stuff or amass wealth. You are here to do something of worth, to bring light to a dark corner, to lift a fallen fellow or encourage a disheartened soul, to heal a hurt, right or wrong, fix what's broken, wash what's dirty. You and I are here for a purpose. We are here to do something other than the meaningless, repetitive, mind-numbing activities often imposed on us by our parents or our peers or our employers. So for heaven's sake, don't just stand there. Do something worthwhile. Fulfill your personal mission. So the first step out of the mud is to realize who you are. You are a special creation of Almighty God. And then to discover the important purpose for which you have been born. Don't be afraid of these 2 questions. Find answers. Claim your heritage. Declare your usefulness, and you'll be out of the mud in no time. For more on finding your purpose in life, I recommend The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. It's still available at most bookstores. I'm Dr. Ron Ross, the Mile High Motivator, coming to you from my home office in Denver, Colorado. I'll see you next time for the next edition of Motivation Moment.